I can't really remember how old is Lagos State, but from what I can say, Lagos has been an ancient city.
Around probably 50, 56, 57, I guess.
1969. No, go to your record now. Shot born in 1969. When you go to calculator, tell you the age.
The conversation and thank you for staying tuned. Omni Retail just launched their 50th distribution franchise network, Omnihub, in Lagos here. It has been recognized as Africa's fastest growing company by the Financial Times in 2004. But to tell us more about Omnihub, we have with us here Giraj Sharma, the business head of Omnihub. You're welcome.
Thank you.
And Akinwumi Ogunusi, the business head of Omni Retail. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you for
So
having
let's
us.
begin with you, Giraj. Tell us more about Omni Hub for those who are not aware of what Omni Hub stands for. So give us a brief detail of Omni Hub and how much of a game changer is it in the fast-moving consumer goods distribution chain in Lagos.
So firstly, thank you very much for being us here, and it's an honor to be here. So Omnihub is a tech-enabled platform who actually empower the new age entrepreneurs by plugging into our network of network, which is under the umbrella called Omni Retail. So currently, all these entrepreneurs, new age entrepreneurs who want to be the part of the FMCG distribution, so we give them the opportunity to be plugged into system which is highly tech-enabled, and they can plug into our ecosystem and providing and can be the owner of the Omnihub franchisee network. And by this network, they can service their neighborhood retailer through a technology platform and start earning the money.
Okay, that's quite impressive. Could you please share with us how this franchise model benefits Omnihub and, of course, other stakeholders in the FMCG retail value chain?
All right, thank you very much for that question. For us, we see this as a win-win model for all the stakeholders in the entire chain. And talking about stakeholders, we're talking about the business as a whole, as Omni Retail, we're talking about the franchisee, we're talking about manufacturer, the retailer, and the community at large. For Omni Retail, and what we see is this is a strategy that is integral to what we stand for, which we are asset light, and this enables us to expand our distribution network without investing in any physical infrastructure as such. And again, it's integral to our strategy. We don't plan to replicate what is already existing, or we are not planning to replace what is already existing. We're using technology to enhance the existing trade. And the only way we're doing this is to partner with existing stakeholders in the entire chain. So this model works perfectly for us. For the franchisee, as my colleague mentioned, we see entrepreneurs with the right mindset coming on board, and from the first month making steady income from this by servicing our retailers. And basically what we're doing for them is to give them like a blueprint, or let's say a playbook, basically of a business model that has been tested, tried, and is profitable. And all you have to do is just to plug and play, and they can start making substantial income on a month-to-month basis. For the manufacturers, one of the biggest problems which manufacturers have today is visibility across the value chain. And with this model, we see that solving the problem, in that all activities, all processes, all actions that have been done are carried out through technology, that are technologically driven. And what that does is a lot of data is being gathered in the process, and that data, through the use of AI, can be used as relevant information for manufacturers, for them to be able to take better decisions in terms of production capacity, in terms of making sure they save a lot of money from overproduction or underproduction. For the retailers, our goal is to be in almost all communities, and the idea is to be very close to our retailers and be able to solve their problem of availability. So stock availability is one key issue to them, and they can easily access those stock and make sure that they don't have issues of out of stock. And for the community, which is the most important part for me, which is the impact we're creating in the society. Apart from entrepreneurs making revenue on a month-to-month basis, I see us creating jobs for a lot of people, for the drivers, for people that are interested in warehouse management, for security, for cleaners, for the society at large. So for us, we see this benefiting the entire community.
Oh, yeah. It's a compelling business opportunity. So, Giraj, who qualifies to be a franchisee?
Yeah. So we are looking at dedicated individuals, right, who come with the entrepreneur mindset and who want to start the entrepreneurial journey, right? So what meaning is like, nowadays, as we know, right, Nigeria is a quite tough market, right, and creating a direct job employment is quite tough. And that's what the mission we are as an Omnihub, where we're looking at individuals who come with that mindset and they want to start as an Omnihub franchisee. To be an Omnihub franchisee partner, the person should have the one of the important things is entrepreneur mindset, and he should run the Omnihub as a full-time business.
Okay, full-time. You can't be doing something else.
Correct, right? Because it's a very growing market, right? And it's required a lot of dedication and the focus to run it, right? And that's why if you see our business model, we always mention that it's a regular recurring income which you can generate by running the Omnihub franchisee. To do that, the person should have at least 200 to 300 square meter warehousing location, which should be commercial operated. What meaning is, they should have the ample of parking space. They can run easily the entire inventory outflow, inflow, seamless, right? And that is backed up by us through our seamless technology, which we extend to our partner so that they can manage their inventory effectively. We also have our robust technology, which help partner to generate the order regularly so they not feel left alone. So it's an entire hand holding from onboarding till my partner becomes successful in this. And that's the reason we are on the mission to launch 250 more hub by end of 2025 to make it our total tally to 300 plus hub across the Nigeria.
Okay, Akiumi, from that narration from Giraj, what kind of support should franchise owners expect from Omnihub?
Okay, thank you. In terms of support, I'll put into 3 buckets. So we have the procurement support, we have the operational support, and we have demand support. The procurement support, today we will ask our partners to have like a minimum deposit of as low as 5 million for them to start. And what we do on their behalf is to give them access to be able to procure like 10x of that amount from our network. And this is possible because they are leveraging on our relationship with the manufacturer. So today you drop a 5 million, you can have access to goods worth of 50 million. And what that means is with our support, you can turn that around 4 times in a month, meaning you can generate a total of almost 200 million from that particular stock point. And a percentage of our revenue will be paid to that partner. And that's from the procurement side. And from the operational side, for all our franchisee partners, we have account relationship managers that are helping them to train them in terms of the tools required, the technology required, the skill set required in terms of warehouse management, inventory management, to make sure that they run these operations smoothly. And the last part, which is the demand part, so we would plug our demand engine into this model too as well. So the idea is not just procure goods, but also we help you to sell those goods. So in terms of marketing support, we'll be there for the partners. We have our account management network, and that will help to generate orders from the retailers too as well, and also leverage on our inbound and outbound network for telesales too as well to help generate enough revenue for that particular stock point so that the partner can have a profitable business.
All right. So you have said quite a number of things. So for someone who's listening today who is considering but is also hesitant, why should they go for Omnihub?
It's a great question, right? And we always proud in Omni Retail to what we built so far. And the reason behind it, because we are a 100% tech enabled, right? And as you know, the tech is the future, right? In the normal and traditional distribution system, people take the calls based on their past experience. And that's why the chances of getting success is very low. The trend of demand is changing very frequently. And that's why in our Omnihub franchisee network, starting from partner onboarding till the goods reach to last mile retailer, right, who's a neighborhood retailer, every decision making happen through tech. And this is what make Omnihub as a very interesting and exciting opportunity for the young entrepreneur who want to start as a franchisee. And this is where we support all the entrepreneurs to set up the franchisee, make sure they're successful, and even some of our franchisee owner who started with 1 or 2 franchisee, currently they are owning more than 2. So it shows the trust what our stakeholders showing us on the Omnihub franchisee.
Okay, so for those who are watching us right now who might be interested in this great opportunity, and of course, in case they have unused warehouse, how can they tap into this opportunity?
Yeah, again, a great question, right? So all the user who currently watching, right, and if they have the commercial space, like I mentioned, within 250 to 300 square meter, and if they are willing to invest in the opportunity, they can visit us on our omnihub.africa website, or they can reach out to us on 916-998 and 4386. That is our direct hotline, where they can talk to our support team and they will help them to for the onboarding process.
All right, I want to thank you very much, Giraj and Akiomi, for sharing this incredible vision of Omnihub with us and, of course, our viewers. And I'm very sure they will be very, very interested and, of course, get across to your brand as soon as they are ready to do business with you. We thank you very much for your time on the program this morning.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
All right, we'll take a very short break on the conversation at this moment. We'll be right back.